Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
There are two ways to buy 4x4 gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal and Riverton. The smart way to roll.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Lander Valley High School for this afternoon's matchup between Mountain View and Lander Valley. It is Game 3 of the season for the Lander Valley Tigers and Lady Tigers, and it is the first home matchup of the season for both teams. Beautiful day this afternoon. Not a cloud, well, I was going to say not a cloud in the sky, but not a lot of clouds. Plenty of sunshine, beautiful weather. It's about 70 degrees at last look here inside Bill Bush Stadium on the campus of Lander Valley High School. And we are in for a fun matchup. Lander Valley coming off a big-time win over Lyman on Tuesday on the road, and they look to keep the momentum going this afternoon against Mountain View. Mountain View, this is, as far as I was able to find, their first matchup of the season, and so we are still in early season mode, and so we are looking forward to this. Again, beautiful day, beautiful, no really big weather concerns. Wind is really not a factor, and so we should have a fun matchup this afternoon here in Lander Valley. So we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, it is going to be the starting lineups, and then we will get started between Lander Valley and Mountain View. We are streaming on WYO Today, YouTube. I'm Travis Gupton, and we will be right back.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Hi, this is Terry Banker. I'm minister at New Hope Christian Church in Lander, Wyoming. We want to support the kids of this area academically, athletically, and spiritually. Our address is 630 Mount Hope Drive. Come to Sunday school at 9:30 and our worship service at 10:45.
Hello, I'm Janice K. Bradley, and I'm here to tell you the miracle that Fremont Therapy did in making it possible for my left hand to ever work again. I went to the orthopedic surgeon with this broken hand, and that's when he told me that I would not bend again. So I was really discouraged. Mitch is the hand specialist, and so he's the one that worked and got me where I could bend my hand. The atmosphere is so friendly and professional, which is a combination you don't always get.
For more information, visit FremontTherapyGroup.com. High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Welcome back, everyone, to Lander Valley High School and Travis Gupton with you this afternoon for the matchup between Mountain View and the Lander Valley Lady Tigers and Tigers. Again, last game was just 2 days ago on Tuesday in Lyman, as the Lady Tigers and the Tigers won in dominating fashion against the Eagles and the Lady Eagles. In the game for the Lady Tigers, Delaney Sullivan had 5 goals in that game. She went off on a hot start in the first half, and then Emma Getz, the 1-2 punch on the defensive side, or on the 2 forwards for the Lady Tigers. Tremendous match, tremendous game on Tuesday. Getz had 3, and Sullivan had 4 or 5, if I can remember. It was 5. And so they are going to look for the exact same combination. They're going to look for the exact same recipe as on Tuesday. The deciding factor really was the Lady Tigers stayed in Lyman's offensive third for most of the game. The attacking third for the Lady Tigers was outstanding. They stayed on that side for most of the first half, and they got off to a quick start. The other was breakaways. Sullivan and Getz just had a really good connection on a lot of passes that led to in-stride goals for both the Lady Tigers, for Getz and for Sullivan as well. And so we are hoping that they are able to do the same thing as well against this Mountain View team, who comes in and this is their first game of the season. So we're going to see just how that plays out. So the starting lineups for both teams will start with Mountain View. They will bring out number 1, Alexa Martin. Hannah Peterson is going to be out. Casey Bugas will be out. Emily Bugas as well, her twin sister, as I was told by the coach. Kate Walker will be out. Cammie Kenson will be out as well. Natalie Flint will be playing as well. Riley Antonio will also be playing. Haley Porter, Ashley Timms, and in the goal for Mountain View will be Cassidy Hewitt. And for the Lander Valley Lady Tigers, they're going to bring out a different lineup starting this afternoon. Abby Copeland will be in the backfield on the defense for Lander Valley. Her sister Mia Copeland will be out. Demi Stauffenberg will be there. Kiera Friday, Whitney Hansen, Annabelle Knockhazel, Mason Morton, Anna Nielsen, and of course Delaney Sullivan and Emma Getz. And in the goal for Lander Valley will be Kaylee Balderston. And so that is your starting lineups for both teams. We're going to take one more commercial break. When we come back, it'll be the start of the Lander Valley Lady Tigers and Mountain View. We are streaming on YO Today's YouTube, so we'll take a commercial break. We will be right back.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. John Shade, your Lander Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why John Shade is a proud sponsor of Lander Tigers basketball on KFCW. For all of your investment needs, call John Shade at 335-7722 or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
In any sport, athletes face the chance of sustaining an injury. According to the Athletic Training Association, 90% of student athletes reported some sort of sports-related injury. What's more is 54% report playing while injured. For various reasons, sports-related injuries are increasingly leaving our youth at risk of exposure to opioid-based pain medication. Fremont WhenTheGameSlowsDown.com is here to help navigate monitoring medication, social support, and suggestions on what to do when the game slows down. Brought to you by Fremont County Prevention Program.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Moreland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Former University of Wyoming quarterback Josh Allen is worthy of Wyoming.
23 plays into my first start here at the University of Wyoming. I dropped back, kind of went through a progression. I saw the middle of the field kind of open up. I decided to lower my shoulder. His helmet went straight into my collarbone here. We landed on the 20-yard line. At that moment, I knew something was really bad.
So Josh's collarbone was pretty bad. He had broken in multiple places, and it required hardware fixation with the plate in order to get it back together.
It was devastating news to me and my family, just knowing that, it could have ended 23 plays in.
We had no question whether we could perform the surgery here, given our wide range of varying subspecialties within orthopedics.
I would recommend Premier Bone and Joint Centers. The thing that made me feel really comfortable with them was they made it feel like your own family.
I think he'll have no problem performing in the NFL. His rehab and his recovery done very well, and I don't see any restrictions on him whatsoever.
They want the best for you, and they won't steer you wrong.
Let us show you why we're worthy of Wyoming.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
It's Physical Therapy Month.
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 October is National Physical Therapy Month, and here at Teton Therapy, we are celebrating all month long. In our Lander and Riverton clinics, we're hosting special events, celebrations, and great giveaways for our patients, past, present, and future. Check us out at Teton Therapy PC on Facebook for more details.
Whatever. I like April better.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Athletic Director for Lander Valley, Cyril Stauffenberg, announcing the starting lineups to this crowd here this afternoon as we are about ready to get started between the Mountain View Lady Buffaloes and your Lander Valley Lady Tigers. It's going to be a good matchup. Lander Valley coming off of a massive win over Lyman on Tuesday, and we look forward to seeing what the Lander Valley Lady Tigers and head coach Abilio Montero brings to the field in the first home game of the season for the Lady Tigers. And so the introductions are finished, and we are just about ready to get started this afternoon. And again, beautiful, beautiful afternoon. It's about 65, 66 degrees at excuse me, at kickoff, and it's just a beautiful afternoon. It's crazy because I was told that it's going to be snowing in like the next 3 or 4 days, and so that's going to be really fun. But we have a beautiful field and a beautiful afternoon to get this one underway, and it will be Mountain View who are in the road white with purple lettering. Two will start with the ball. Lander Valley in their home green uniforms with the white trim and the white numbers. And looking around, we have a nice sized crowd for a early afternoon game this afternoon for the home game, and know a lot of people are at work and are watching this afternoon on YouTube, and we thank you so much for being with us. But again, the boys game is at 5, and so do not think that you cannot make it out here to catch some action. Again, plenty of room, and the sun is beaming this afternoon. Referees are having a conversation. We are making sure everybody is good to go. It's going to be Martin, and let's see here. That's going to be Kinson, who will have the ball, and we are off and running. It is going to be Flint with it now. And Lander Valley, again, as they did last game, quickly swarming the ball, and quickly it's stolen away. Far side is Lander Valley, and the ball will go out, and it will go over the touchline. Last touch by Lander Valley. It'll be a throw-in for the Lady Buffalo. Just underway here in this one. Ball thrown in, and it is Bugas who has it. Lander Valley again trying to swarm the ball, trying to get some kind of pressure on the Lady Buffalo's attack, and it's staying in the middle third for the most part early on in this one between the Lady Buffalo and the Lady Tigers. Ball is with Martin here right closest to us. She tries to get it to the center circle, unable to do so. It gets stolen away, and it goes almost out of bounds. Saved there by Knockhazel, number 13, who had a really good game against Lyman a couple of days ago. She had a lot of really well-played defensive balls and really did an excellent job to set up the offensive attack between Getz and it's Getz and I just blanked on the name. I'm sorry. That would be Sullivan. And so ball will come back in now in the top of the circle, and ball gets almost, and it's going in. The ball is in. No whistle. And apparently everything is good to go there. I believe that's going to be number 15 right off the bat. Whitney Hansen with a goal. And the two officials over on the right side here in the corner will have a conversation, and it is not going to be a goal. They're going to say it's a goal kick, and so it looked like there was a lot of contact, obviously, with the goalkeeper as Hewitt was just bulldozed by her own player and also by Hansen. So no goal. It will be a goal kick, and it will quickly be stolen away on the far side. That is Sullivan, who is going to look to make a move on the ball. She tries to get it to the center, unable to do so. Gets it kicked back out. Ball comes all the way back in and saved easily by Hewitt from about 40 yards out. Deep kick comes to the center circle now. And for a moment there, Martin had an opportunity to make a play on the ball. She just overshot the ball, and it will go out. Last touched, they will say, by Lander Valley. Throw in for the Lady Buffalo, and Kiera Friday will have it stolen away from her, and Kenson will come up on the left side. Kenson is down in the low corner, and the ball goes out of bounds. Nice defensive play there by Demi Stauffenberg to make sure that there was no cross and no possible way to get any kind of attack going on that cross. It'll be a throw-in for the Lady Buffalo as we are just underway here. 36.5 left in the first half. Ball thrown in, goes over the head of Kenson, and it will go out, and it will be a goal kick for the Lady Tigers. It will be Abby Copeland who will take the goal kick for the Lady Tigers. Just on the right side of the goaltender, Balderston. Ball goes out of bounds off the goal kick. Throw in quickly by Mountain View, and a battle at the middle third between both teams. Ball finally ends up with Sullivan. Sullivan gets it up into, trying to see who that was across the way, but it's back with Sullivan now. Sullivan's going to turn on the Jets. She's coming up the left side. Nice stop, and she's going to get all the way down. She gets it to Hansen, who's down right in the middle. She takes a shot, and it's easily picked up and scooped up by Hewitt. No pressure there on the kick by Hansen. Hewitt will kick the ball back to the center circle. Go right past Kenson for Mountain View. Kenson could not get a hand or a foot on it. It will end up with Abby Copeland, and it's stolen away back to Mountain View. Here they come. A nice little triangle pass there between the three players over on the side closest to us. It's now with Kenson. Kenson will kick it out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in for Lander Valley. Ball gets thrown in, and it was momentarily held onto by Knockhazel. She had Kenson on her, and it will be out of bounds. Throw in will go to the Lady Buffaloes. They will take the throw in, and it is quickly taken out of bounds. Turnover comes down to Lander Valley. Lander Valley with the throw in, and it's stolen away, and it's Porter who has it on the far side away from us on the visitors' side near the benches. Ball goes over the touchline again, and it will be another throw-in for Lander Valley. That is several balls that have gone over the touchline and have gone out of bounds, and several throw-ins early on in this one. Ball in the center circle, ends up with Knockhazel, and now it is Getz with it. Getz is going to try to make a move. She makes two people miss. Shot is on the way. Nice save there by Hewitt. That was the same exact kind of play that Getz had in the game against Lyman, and well scouted there by Hewitt. Kept her eye on the ball and made sure that it was not getting past her. Ball will be thrown in. Lander trying to pick up the momentum. Getz has got two people on her. She's got Timms on her on the far side. Ball, and Timms goes down. And trying to see what the call was. Ball gets thrown in by one of the sideline people. And it will be a goal kick for the Lady Buffalo. There was a substitution. I did not get to see who that was, so but there was a substitution for Mountain View. Quickly, a goal kick comes down to Lander Valley, and it comes down to Getz. Getz is at the top of the box. She gets it down to Sullivan, and just off the foot, too hard of a tip onto Sullivan's foot, and Hewitt was able to get a hold of it, and it will come back the other way. Nice defensive play there by Hewitt to make sure again that nothing got by her. Mountain View will have it now, and it's quickly stolen away, and now it is Knockhazel who will have it. Knockhazel makes one person miss. It's up on that sideline. She keeps it in bounds, however, and could not get it to Getz. Getz was trying to run up that right beside her and was unable to do so. Quickly, it's stolen away, though, by Getz. Getz is going to look for Sullivan. Sullivan's going to look to turn on the Jets. She's got Peterson with her on the far side. Nice cross. She's trying to look for Getz again. Ball doesn't go to Getz. Ball gets stolen away, and it comes off the post off of a shot by Hanson, and it will trickle out. And what an opportunity by Hanson again. She's looking for her first goal of the season, and she had her best opportunity in recent memory right there, as one of the defensemen for Mountain View actually was the one that stopped the ball, and it trickled off of the shin of the defender, and it went off the post, and it trickled out of bounds. Ball on the far side. Mountain View will have it. Peterson will get it to the center circle. She gets it over to Flint. Flint gets it back on that far side. Ball will go over the touchline, out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Mountain View. Throw-in. They were looking for Casey Bugas, and stolen away by Lander Valley. Ball will go over the touchline again on the far side, and it will be a throw-in for Mountain View. Quickly, it gets back into play over on that far side. Mountain View looking for some kind of attack, and it's again been Lander Valley in the attacking third for most of the first few minutes in this half. Ball comes all the way on the other side, and it will come off of Kinson, and it will be a throw-in for Lander Valley. Stolen away, and it's Kinson with it. Nice defensive play by Abby Copeland to get the ball away from Kinson, and it will come the other way on the other side of the field. Battle over on the far side as Anna Nielsen and a Mountain View defender battle for it. The ball goes out of bounds again, and it will be a throw-in for the Lady Tigers. Throw in goes to Knockhazel on that far side. Ball goes out of bounds, so they go up about 5 feet, and they'll throw in again. Nice defensive play there by Sullivan. Just could not get all of the defense she was looking for. And now the Lady Buffalo had a opportunity to go the other direction, and they still do. It's 2 on like 5, though, as Martin and Kinson are battling about 5 different Lander Valley players. It'll be a free kick. Ball will come the other way, or come towards the right in the middle of the box. Nice defensive play to get it out is Demi Stauffenberg. Stauffenberg will quickly get it up, and the Lander Valley Lady Tigers will look to counterattack. Sullivan is going to look to turn on the Jets again. She's got one person to beat, and she's got that one person beaten. Now she's over in the corner. She looks to cross. She's going to look to get it to Hanson. Hanson can't get it, and she gets it stolen away, and it will look to come the other way. Nice defensive play by Morton to keep it inside the attacking third, and it will go out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in for Mountain View. Lander Valley had another opportunity there. It was right in the top of the arc, and Hanson had an opportunity to take the shot, just could not get the ball settled down on her feet to get a good, clean look at it. And so it goes out of bounds, last touched by the Lady Tigers, and Mountain View will quickly bring it in, and it is Flint who has it. Flint gets it up into the middle third, and she's got it right with Bugas. Bugas tries to get around two defenders. She's able to do so. Ball comes down right outside of the box, and a nice defensive play there by number 17, Mia Copeland, to just get the ball out of bounds to make sure that the attacking third did not take place. Quickly the ball comes down, and Sullivan is behind the defense, and she's got no one but the goalkeeper to beat. It's going to be Sullivan and Hewitt. Sullivan's shot is nice play by Hewitt. She got nice hands on it, and it goes over the top of the goal, and it will be a corner kick for the Lander Valley Lady Tigers. But Sullivan had no one to beat but the goalkeeper, as she got behind the defense, stayed on sides, which was a very smart play to make sure she stayed on sides. And again, against Lyman, that was a goal about 3 times. And so that was an absolute nice play there, again, from Getz and Sullivan. They have that combination down pat. Corner kick comes in, and it will come down it'll end up with Knockhazel. Knockhazel, it took a weird bounce, and Knockhazel had to go chase it. Finally, she's able to corral it, and it gets stolen away. Geeson will have it. She'll get it out to the middle third, and it will be Copeland who has it. And she's looking to get it back into the attacking third. She gets it to Getz. Getz is going to try to get it through 4 defenders, unable to do so. Ball ends back up in the middle third, and it's stolen away by Ginson again. Mia Copeland again, Abby Copeland, I apologize, again with a nice play to get the ball back into the middle third, allowing the Lander Valley Lady Tigers to come back and set their defense, but also not to allow the Lady Buffaloes to set up any offense on the attacking third. Ball will be thrown in, and it will be stolen away. Getz will have it. She gets it over to Hanson. Hanson right outside the center circle. Nice move, gets around her defender, gets it over to Getz. Getz is going to look for Sullivan again. Nice defensive play, though, by the Lady Buffalo to not let that pass get through, so it ends up back outside the attacking third, right at the perimeter of the attacking third, and it'll be with Hanson again. She's going to look to go to Knockhazel on the other side. That ball's deflected, and now Sullivan is going to try to defeat 3 people, and the ball will be, it looks like they're going to call it was offsides, and so it will go the other direction, and it will be the Mountain View Lady Buffaloes ball as we are at 25.5 minutes left in this first half. Still scoreless. All of a sudden, I got really popular as a lot of people decided to text me. Let's see here. Ball comes back into play now, and it is with Getz again. Getz is going to have it. She's going to look for Knockhazel. Knockhazel will run up that far side, keeps it inbounds. Nice play. Ball is going to go deflected off of Kate Walker, the senior for the Lady Buffaloes, and it will go off of her leg, and it will be a throw-in for the Lander Valley Lady Tigers. Substitutions for the Lady Tigers across the way. Trying to see who that is. That's number 7 coming out. That's Anna Nielsen coming out. I can't see who she was replaced by, but I'll see if I'll try to get a number as soon as I can. Ball is back in play now, and it's Knockhazel who gets it over to Morton. Morton gives it up Now it goes back to Morton as the offense for Lander Valley resets. They're looking to get it down the middle and unable to do so, so they come back to the center circle, and it is going to go to Morton again. Morton will try to make a move on it, and it will end up on the foot of Delaney Sullivan. Sullivan will give it all the way back to her defense, and ball's going the wrong direction from the Mountain View net. Ball still in that middle third, now on the foot of Knockhazel. Knockhazel gets it to Getz. Getz has got one person to beat. She's going to look to cross it. She does get it across. She gets it to Sullivan, but Hewitt is able to corral it as the defense for Mountain View again did really well to make sure that that Getz and Sullivan could not get that combination going. A nice defensive play by Hallie Porter to make sure that Sullivan could not get a clean look on goal. Throw in for Lander Valley, and it's Hanson with it. Hanson gives it over to Knockhazel. Knockhazel is going to have the ball stolen away by Martin. Kinson has it now. She's got one person on her. That's Abby Copeland. Ball goes across on the other side. Ball will go out of bounds as Casey Bugas was unable to get a hold of it. Throw in quickly comes one way, and it will end up with the defense for Lander Valley. Knockhazel has it. Now to Hanson. Hanson will give it back to Knockhazel. Nice play there by Knockhazel to attempt to keep it in bounds. She was unable to do so. She kicks it out of bounds. Throw in will go to the Lady Buffalo, and Kinson will have a move on the ball. She's got it in the box for the first time really this whole game, and that was the closest that the Lady Buffalo have gotten to getting it to Kylie Balderston this game. Ball on the other side, and Sullivan, it looked to turn on the Jets again. Or that's not Sullivan over there, I don't believe. Sullivan now will have it. She tried to get it centered to Getz, was unable to do so. Knockhazel, nice defensive play. She's got one person to beat on that side now. They're over in that far corner, and they're battling for it. Ball still in bounds. She gets it to Getz. Getz gets bounced off the ball, and she is able to hold on to it. She gets it to Hanson. Hanson tried to center it to get it to Sullivan, but nice defensive play there by Mountain View to get it out. And the ball is stolen away, and here comes Flynn on the counterattack. Ball gets stolen away from her as Abby Copeland's able to get a hold of it. Ball still in that middle third with Martin. Martin gets it up, and she had a pass to Flint, but Flint didn't look like she was ready for it, and so it goes out of bounds, and it was last touched by Mountain View. And they will say it'll be a corner, it'll be a goal kick. Substitutions for both teams as, let's see here, number 14, Shailene Wiggle will come in for Mountain View, and let's see here, that is Anna Nielsen is back in for the Lady Tigers, and let's see here. One more substitution. That is number 12 coming out from Mountain View. That's Flint, who is out, and she is replaced by, do not see, number 4. That's Emily Bugas. Ball back in play now, and Lander Valley will come up the other way, look for a attack. Nice tackle there by number 17, Ashley Timms. Referee will award the ball, though, to Lander Valley. Lander will have the free kick. But it was a nice play and a nice sliding tackle by Timms to make sure that nothing happened offensively for the Lander Valley Lady Tigers, at least on that possession. Kick will come in. It will ricochet off the head of Bugas, and she will get it into the hands of her goalkeeper, Hewitt, and the ball will come the other way. And now this time, for a minute there, they had the opportunity to have an attack, but Emily Bugas just overran the ball. Ball goes out of bounds as Wiggle had the opportunity to get a hold of it, just too long of a pass, and it goes out of bounds. Throw in for Lander Valley. Abby Copeland will have it. She gets it over to Morton. Morton tries to get it into the attacking third. Nice defensive play by Mountain View, and now they will look to counter. Casey Bugas, who is the twin sister of Emily, has the ball, and for that sake, what I'm going to do for probably the rest of the game is I'll just say Casey and Emily. That way we have that squared away at least. Ball with Lander Valley now, and it is on the foot of Anna Nielsen. Keeson stole it away, and it is with Emily. Ball just kind of dead right now in the middle third. No one can get anything going one way or another. Defensively, it is Lander Valley doing a good job not letting Mountain View really get anything going towards the net. Ball now with Getz. Getz is going to look to give that long pass again to Sullivan. That time, nice defensive play by Gregory, who is in, I believe, for the that's Kate Walker, I'm sorry. Walker with a nice defensive play to make sure that, again, Sullivan did not get that long pass and get behind her. Mountain View will look to counterattack now on the far side. Battle down in the low corner, gets stolen away nicely by Lander Valley. It'll come down almost to the center circle, and it will go right off the foot of Anna Nielsen. It'll be a throw-in for Mountain View. Ball with Wiggle now. Referee whistles. Someone needed to tie their shoe, but also we got substitutions for both teams now. Let's see here. That is Martin, who is coming back in for Mountain View. And then I believe that's Flint, who has also come back in for Mountain View. And let's see here. See Whitney Hansen out there. I'm trying to see who Lander had a couple substitutions. Could not see who they had in. But throw-in quickly will come down to Mountain View. They're inside the box there, right within the 18 yards. And it will go out of bounds. It was last touched by Mountain View. It'll be a throw-in for the Lady Tigers. It'll be Hansen who takes the throw-in on the far left side. She was trying to get it to Getz, and she does get it to Getz, who gets it out to the middle third, and Sullivan is going to take it, and now it's numbers, 3-on-4. Now it's 4-on-3. Sullivan will have it. She's got one person to beat, and nice defensive play again, that time by Peterson, to make sure that the Lander Valley Lady Tigers could not go out and run. Getz will have it, though, on the throw-in, and she's getting the ball. She gets the ball stolen away. And here come the Lady Buffalo the other way. Quickly, as soon as I say that, though, nice defensive play by Abby Copeland to make sure that it does not come too far into the attacking third. And so they will reset. Ball ends up in the right outside the center circle. Nice play defensively by, I believe that was Hansen. And she gets called, and it'll be a free kick for Mountain View. Kick comes in. It will end up with Keeson. Keeson cannot get anything going, though, as she was unable to get it to Antonio. Ball was almost crossed. They were trying to look for that was Casey Bugas, and she was probably looking for her sister, which she looked like she was, and she was unable to do so. Nice defensive play by Lander Valley, and the ball will go out, and we will have a corner kick for Mountain View. Ball comes in, ends up with no one for a few moments, and then finally the ball gets kicked out by the defense for Lander Valley, and Mountain View regains possession with Timms. Timms tries to get something going offensively. No one really was able to get be around her to help her out, and so the defense for Lander Valley was able to get it out pretty easily. Lander still with it, now with Morton. Morton looks to get it to Getz. Getz is going to look right to Sullivan, and Sullivan's going to turn on the Jets, and she's got no one except for the goalkeeper again. This time she gets it to go, and if you do it once and she can't get it, she will do it again, and she will make sure she takes it home. Goal for Delaney Sullivan with 13:47 left in the first half. It's 1-0 Lander Valley. They were able to get it once, and a nice play by Hewitt made sure that it did not go back beyond her, but that time Delaney, with a nice little stop-and-go move there, was able to get to the far left side, or the right side of the goalkeeper, and Hewitt tried to give the full-on splits, but was unable to do so, and so it will go right past her, and it's 1-0 Lander Valley. Nice play between Getz and Sullivan. They've got that play just almost down to a patent. Ball is in the center circle now, and it's Bugas who has it, and it's quickly stolen away. It's Getz who has it now, and she's going to look to go to Sullivan again, and here we go again. She's got one person to beat, and the goalkeeper comes out, and she is nicely able to outrun Sullivan, because if she did not get that, Sullivan was going to have another goal within about a minute of time. Ball comes down, and it's with Morton now. Over to Paige O'Connor, who's in number 2. O'Connor unable to get it past her defender, and Lander Valley and Mountain View are stuck in the middle third there. And now finally the Lander Valley Lady Tigers are able to get out of the defensive third, and now here they come again. Nice defensive play by Mountain View. Ball will end up with Knockhazel on the far side. It goes out of bounds, and it was last touched by the Lady Buffalo. 12:24 and counting left in this first half. 1-0 Lady Tigers. Stay tuned, because in the second half we are going to have, I think it's going to be probably the coolest broadcast we've done, as the new sports reporter for the Rangers, Sean O'Brate from Manhattan, Kansas, will be joining me for the second half of this game. And so I'm excited to have him on, and we will have a lot of fun with that. So that's coming up in the second half, but we've still got under 12 minutes left in this first half. And now the first time that Balderston has had the opportunity to touch the ball this entire first half, easily scooped up, and she will kick it back into play, and it will go with Mountain View. Ball stolen away, and I love how Getz, every time she has the ball, no matter where she is, she will attempt to get it towards the net. And she'll either try to get it to Knockhazel or to, most of the time, Sullivan, to get the ball going towards the net for the opposing team. Getz will take a breather as, let's see who that is. I'm trying to see, trying to see who that is. The numbers from where I'm sitting are really hard to read. I believe that's Ella Stanberry, number 19, who's come in for Lander Valley. And it is. And she's going to have the ball go towards the net, and Sullivan's going to have another opportunity. This time, nice defensive play by Mountain View, but Sullivan is able to steal it back, and now it's going to be on the foot of Morton. Morton tries to get it centered to Hanson. She's unable to do so, and the ball will go out of bounds, last touched by Mountain View, and it will be a throw-in. Ball gets thrown in, and it will be with Morton. Morton tries to get it back to the center. Nice defensive play, stolen away by Mountain View. And Martin trying to get past Morton, unable to do so. Finally, she does. She goes down to the turf, and she gets the ball taken away from her. Everyone stood still for a moment. Nice sliding tackle, but it will be a too hard of a tackle by Emily Bugas, and so it will be a free kick for Lander Valley. Under 10 minutes left in this first half. Kick will come in. Nice hard kick, and it will go just a little bit left of Hewitt. And so it will be a goal kick for the Lady Buffalo. Nine minutes and 15 seconds roughly left in the first half of this one. Ball will be kicked in, and it will go to Martin. Martin gets it stolen away quickly by Morton, now with Hansen. Hansen is going to try to get around her defender, unable to do so. She passes it back, gets it over to number 12, Morton. Sullivan is going to take a shot on goal, and it's easily corralled and defended, and unable to get past Hewitt that time. Not really as hard of a shot as she probably would have wanted, and so it will come down the other way into the center circle, and it will still stay on the attacking third for the Lady Tigers. Sullivan gets the pass over her head, and it will go out of bounds, last touched by the Lady Tigers. It'll be a throw-in for Mountain View. Ball thrown in. Sullivan, nice defensive play there to keep it from going anywhere, and now it ends up with Sullivan. Sullivan with a nice tackle again. She's able to stuff the ball and keep it in the attacking third. Shot will come in, and it will go just wide right of the goal. And that was, I believe that was number, let's see here, that was probably, I think that was Whitney Hansen with the shot. And it just goes just right. Goal kick again for Mountain View. And this one will just go right out of bounds. And it will be a throw-in for Lander Valley. It is Hansen with it. And now to Stauffenberg. Stauffenberg gets it down, and now they're going to get it to Sullivan. Sullivan in the box, and nice defensive play by Mountain View as Stanberry had the right idea to get it to Sullivan, but was unable to get past the three defenders with Sullivan. And now Mountain View will look to counter. Pass goes just by Kinson, ends up in the center circle, ends up with number 13, that is Knockhazel. Nice defensive play by Knockhazel. Ends up over with Morton on the far side. Morton is going to look to press the situation. She's looking for Sullivan. Sullivan over on that far side. She crosses. She gets it to Stanberry. Stanberry's got it passed. Stanberry's got a goal. Nice cross there by number 20 by Sullivan. And so not only does she have a goal, she also has an assist as Ella Stanberry puts it home. Nobody was able to corral the ball, and Stanberry puts it past Hewitt, and now it is 2-0 in favor of the Lady Tigers with 6:36 left in the first half. Nice play there by Stanberry to make sure that she just kept attacking the ball, and when you keep attacking the ball, good things happen, and that is the example of that. Ball in the center circle now for the Lady Buffalo, and it is over with Nielsen. Nielsen saves it out of bounds, keeps it from going out of bounds. Ball will come the other way. Abby Copeland will have Flint right in front of her. Nice play by Kiera Friday to make sure that Flint could not get by her. Now it's Keeson and Morton on the sideline. She gets it up to Nielsen. Nielsen is going to try to get it to Stanberry. Stanberry let it go right by her, and now it is stolen away by Walker. Walker lets it go out of bounds, and it was last touched by Walker, so it'll be a throw-in for the Lady Tigers. Ball headed by Hansen. Hansen still has it. Gets it over to Sullivan. Sullivan attempting to get by her defender. She's got everyone on her. Ball still ends up in the right outside the box, right outside the arc there, and Stanberry could not corral it. Ball still over in the attacking third. Now finally it goes all the way on the other side of the field, and we got a foot race. Demi Stauffenberg will kick it. She gets it to Hansen. Hansen will get it over to Nielsen, and Nielsen will try to counterattack. Nielsen tries to get it over to Hansen. Hansen couldn't get the pass, gets it stolen away. She steals it right back. However, she takes it away from Emma Murray, who's in the game for the Lady Buffalo. Stanberry has it for a moment, and the ball will be kicked out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Buffalo, so it will be a throw-in, and it will be Abby Copeland who takes it. Sullivan will take a seat, and believe that is Emma Getz who is back in the game replacing Sullivan. So one attacking presence to another, and quickly it's going to go to Getz. Getz was unable to hold on to it. Ball ends up in the center circle. Nielsen had it for a split second, and now it's taken away, and Flint will have it for the Lady Buffalo. It's 12 versus 12 as Flint and Morton go at it. Ball goes out of bounds again, and it was last touched by the Lady Tigers. It'll be a throw-in for the Lady Buffalo. Ball gets thrown in again as the ball went off the foot of Nielsen. Nielsen again gets it deflected, and this time the ball gets taken away and gets kicked all the way to the other side of the field. Getz is going to be in a foot race against Porter, and for a moment Getz had it, and they're going to say it was last touched by Mountain View, and so it'll be a throw-in. Getz was actually able to outrun Porter, and Porter last touched it. So Lander Valley will have an offensive possession in the attacking third. Ball gets quickly taken out of that attacking third, back into center circle. Morton has it. She gets it to Nielsen on the right side. Nielsen will look to attack the sideline. Nice defensive play, and it is stolen away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Buffalo. It'll be Abby Copeland who throws it in again. 2:50 left in this first half. Copeland throws it in. She gets it to Morton. Morton gets it down into the top of the attacking third and to Getz. Getz is going to have defensive players all over her. She's still able to hold on to it, and she still has it, and finally she gets it stolen away. Just could not find anybody to get the ball to. Ball gets taken away from her, and it will be a free kick for the Lady Buffalo with 2:15 left in this first half. Ball comes into the attacking third, and it ends up on the foot of Emily Bugas. Bugas gets it taken away, and Whitney Hansen will have it right in the dead center of center circle. She gets it over to number 7, Nielsen. Nielsen gets it stolen away, back into the center circle. Ball not really touched by anybody. Gets kicked in by the Lander Valley defense. Gets it partially to Getz. Getz gets it stolen away. Ball will go out of bounds as we reach 90 seconds left in the first half. Throw in for Lander Valley. And a cross. They look to get it down to the center of the field, and it just trickles to the other side. Ball now with Hansen. Hansen will have it at the top of the box. She gets it down to Getz. Getz is going to take a shot from right outside the arc, and so hard of a pass that that Hewitt was unable to corral it. It will trickle out, and it will go last touch by her, and so it will be a corner kick for Lander Valley as we reach 50 seconds left. 2-0 is the score. 45 seconds and counting. Kick will come to the right of Hewitt. Kick will come out, and it will go off the foot of Getz. Getz will get it right back to the center. The ball is trickling, not really held by anybody. It was right in the middle of the box there for a few seconds, and now 20 seconds left. This is the last push for Lander Valley, and as soon as I say that, the ball gets stolen away, and now Mountain View will look to counter. Ball gets stolen away, however. Ball gets into Morton. Morton is going to give it up, and Getz is going to take one more shot with 5 seconds left, and it's held by Hewitt, and that would probably do it for the first half as the clock hits 0, and that is the end of the first half. So at the end of the first, it is 2-0 in favor of Lander Valley off of goals by Delaney Sullivan and Ella Stanberry, who has her first of the season. We will take a commercial break, and when we come back, we will set you up for the game between Lander Valley Tigers and Mountain View Buffalo, and we will introduce Sean O'Brate to you guys to have the call with me in the second half. So we'll take a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll do all of that. You're listening to Lander Valley Lady Tigers Soccer on YO Today's YouTube.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jonathan Fabian, and I'd like to welcome you to Health Source.
Health Source is Fremont County's trusted source for specialized treatment of chronic back pain, headache, injuries, sciatica, and more, all without the risks of drugs or surgery. Health Source offers well-rounded care by combining exercise and chiropractic, from offering nutritional advice to the availability of a decompression table or laser. You'll walk out of Health Source a whole new person. Call Health Source Chiropractic of Riverton today at 307-463-2770. Located at 910 North 8th Street in Riverton.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
It may be winter, but some days it kind of feels like spring. Makes you want to go for a drive, kick a few tires, and see all the latest cars and trucks up at Frontline Motors. Frontline Motors has a wide selection of quality used vehicles, from cars to SUVs to trucks, and they're all priced to move. One of them is right for you. Is your next car or truck waiting at Frontline Motors? There's only one way to find out. Drive up Airport Road, take a test drive, and make it yours. Then join the hundreds of other folks who say, I got mine at Frontline. Frontline Motors.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
There are two ways to buy 4x4 gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal in Riverton. The smart way to roll.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Welcome back, everyone, to Lander Valley High School. It is 2-0 in favor of the Lady Tigers. Goals off of Delaney Sullivan and Ella Stanberry. That is Sullivan's 6th goal of the season early on. She's only had 3 games, and the sophomore Ella Stanberry with her first of the season. I am now joined by my, I guess we can call ourselves good friends now.
Yeah,
Sean O'Brate from is here, and he is the new sports reporter at the Ranger, and he has very graciously said that he would sit in with me for the second half of this game and also the second half of the boys' game. And so I'll let Sean introduce himself. And what did you think of the first half, my friend? You was running camera.
I thought it was great. You know, a lot of people may not realize the offense is obviously the main focal point here, but the way that the Lady Tigers have been playing defense, it's no wonder that it's 0 points on the other side, because they're barely even getting to the other third of the field. They're not even letting them near center field for most of the part. And, you know, it's a really sunny day out here. I don't think a lot of people can tell because the clouds are out right now, but I'm surprised that there aren't more goals for the Lady Tigers because the sun was in that goalie's eyes the whole time. I'm surprised she was even able to see the field.
Yeah, and one of the things that we talked about in pregame, I did with everyone who was listening in, is that the offensive third, the attacking third for Lander Valley, is what led them to the win against Lyman. They possessed the ball for most of the entire first half. And the 1-2 punch between Getz and Sullivan
it's amazing.
Is probably one of the best that I have seen. A lot of times Getz, like I said, will kick the ball somewhere in the direction of Sullivan, and Sullivan has jets, and she's able to get to it anytime she wants.
And it seems like they're running pretty similar offensive schemes, and you're right, Sullivan and Getz are the two main ones, but it's easy to overlook the fact that the rest of the Lady Tigers are playing amazing offense to get them those open shots. And, you know, Sullivan, she's working hard out there, she's running, but you're right, Getz has some jets, and there is a lot of offensive talent on this Lady Tiger team.
And let's talk about quickly, Ella Stanberry had her first goal of the season.
Yeah.
She was in the right place at the right time, and I mentioned that at the goal she had one kick that did not go past the goalie. Goalie could not corral it. She gets an offensive rebound, and she gets it home.
Yeah, and you know, Sullivan was there, and I think that Stanberry can be a really big key for this offense, whether or not Getz or Sullivan are on the field with them. It is Stanberry's first goal of the season. I feel like she could have probably had 3, especially after the game in Lyman too.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other thing that we need to talk about, and you hinted at it for just a few seconds, is the defense. Defensive side of the ball for the Lady Tigers. They have not let Mountain View get anything going offensively in that entire first half.
And it's all rolling over from that Lyman game. If you were able to watch our stream, that Lyman game, there's a reason it was 9-1. The defense was just absolutely unstoppable. There's no way to kick into this team unless you get the number game going for you, which is very rare for the defensive or for the opponents when they're going against this defense.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like we're going to see a lot of the same coming into the second half. And so we are 2 minutes away from the beginning of the second half. It's 2-0 in favor of the Lady Tigers. And we'll take a commercial break. When we come back, it'll be the second half. And Sean O'Brate will be with me. I'm Travis Gupton. And so we're gonna let the youngins take care of this one. 28 years old and
28
years old. So eat your heart out, Kevin Shields, as we the Young Bucks take it in this game. So we're going to take a minute, about a 90-second commercial break. When we come back, second half action, 2-0, Lady Tigers.
Hi, this is Terry Banker. I'm a minister at New Hope Christian Church in Lander, Wyoming. We want to support the kids of this area academically, athletically, and spiritually. Our address is 630 Mount Hope Drive. Come to Sunday school at 9:30 and our worship service at 10:45.
Hello, I'm Janice K. Bradley, and I'm here to tell you the miracle that Fremont Therapy did in making it possible for my left hand to ever work again. I went to the orthopedic surgeon with this broken hand, and that's when he told me that I would not bend again. So I was really discouraged. Mitch is the hand specialist, and so he's the one that worked and got me where I could bend my hand. The atmosphere is so friendly and professional, which is a combination you don't always get.
For more information, visit FremontTherapyGroup.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Lander Valley High School. The wind has picked up tremendously over the half. You can probably hear it in both Sean and myself. Our microphones. The wind is coming from the west. It looks like, yeah. And flags are at half mast, and they are just whipping. And so that actually will benefit Lander because they will be kicking away from the wind. And so we are underway here, and it will be Lander Valley soccer ball as we begin the second half. Quickly, it's stolen away, and here they come. It's going to be Getz with it. Off on the far side, she gets it over to the middle, and it's going to go to Sullivan. Sullivan over to Hanson. And, partner, I told you that at the I feel like if Hanson is able to get a ball in the net, this place is going to erupt.
Oh, it is. And you can really tell just from the get-go the urgency that the Lady Tigers are playing with, almost, a little over the top there. The urgency that they're playing with really shows, and it's leading to a lot of big offensive looks right now.
And that is something that Lander Valley needs to continue to do. They need to press the situation, and they need to continue to play with what I think, at least early on in the first 3 games, the identity of the Lander Valley team is, and that's speed. Sullivan's going to have it right outside the arc there. She gets it stolen away. Ball doesn't go very far as they're kicking into the wind is Mountain View, so it doesn't go very far. It'll stay in the attacking third. Over to Getz. Getz is going to look for Sullivan for sure, and she's got 3 defenders on her. Still looking for her. She gets it over to Hanson. Hanson now gets it to Sullivan. Nice backhand to Hanson. Oh. Hanson had the opportunity there, partner.
Yeah, and even in the game against Jackson Hole, you can just tell that the offensive mindset of this team is just different. It's different than any team they've played. There's a reason that they've scored 11 points over the last, 120 minutes of their games. It's because they're just always playing with urgency. They don't let anything up, especially on the offensive third.
Yeah, they definitely do not let anything just stay unpossessed for long. They like to keep control of the ball, and they like to make things happen on the offensive side of the ball. Ball goes out of bounds, and referee will say it was last touched by Lander Valley, so it'll be a throw-in for the Lady Buffalo, I believe. And nope, it's going to be a kick.
This is great for the Lady Tigers because they get to set up their defense. They're not out of position. Now they are kind of for the offense, but this defense, like I said earlier, it is stout, and it doesn't even seem like it because they're always seeming to be on offense.
Yeah, they have the nice. The coaching staff has done really well to keep to make sure that they tackle precisely and they do it legally, which is I think another big key, and they do it fundamentally. Sullivan had it for a moment. She tried to run up the the near left side here. Ball goes out of bounds. It was last touched by Mountain View. Kick will come off of Hanson. And someone I saw a fan down at the far left say that was a good 25-yard field goal.
That would have been a great kick in football if that was the season right now.
So ball will be a goal kick for Mountain View, and Mountain View does not elect to go deep into the kick, obviously because the wind is playing a factor there because they are kicking into the wind, and that makes everything harder. So no long kick there on the goal ball, and that was a turnover as the referee calls a foul on Nielsen, and so it will go to Mountain View as we are just underway here, 36.5 minutes left in the second half.
And you mentioned the wind. The wind is playing favorable for Lander Valley, but the sun played so favorably for them in the first half. Now it's just kind of seeming that Lander Valley's got the sun in their eye coming out with these clouds. It will be kind of a factor. I'm also starting to feel a little bit of raindrops, but it definitely doesn't seem like it's going to start raining anytime soon heavily.
Yeah, I was going to say, if it starts raining, let me know, because that's going to be a news story. Ball comes back the other way, and kick will go right to the center, and Lander Valley needs to get that out of the box there, and nice play there by Kaylee Balderston. She really couldn't go anywhere. She was kind of stuck. That was in a gray area in the box, but she finally was able to corral it. Ball will come back to the center circle, and it'll be Mountain View. Didn't know really what to do with it for a moment, and now it's stolen away by Hanson in the center circle.
Yeah, you could even see it on that kick. Mountain View just laid into when it was going towards the goal. When she kicked it high up in the air, it had this arch, and it just stopped midway through. The wind just stopped.
Here's trouble.
Oh!
Sullivan had another opportunity there of a second goal, and collision with Hewitt. Hewitt holding the side of the head, as it looked like she took a knee right to the side of the head. No call, however, as obviously she did not have possession of the ball, so therefore it's a live ball. And Sullivan had every right to it, but now it comes down the other way, and Sullivan will look to turn on the Jets again. Over on that sideline, and a nice defensive play there, partner, by Haley Porter. She knew that she had Sullivan bearing down on her, and she had to get rid of that.
And this is where this offense is going to come into play. Look, the Lady Buffaloes have the numbers right now, but honestly, I'd be scared if here we go.
Ball comes down, stolen away by the Mountain View, and they're going to look to counterattack. Nice defensive play there by, I believe that was number 12 for Lander Valley. That was Morton. Morton tried to double team, it looked like her, and it looked like number 7, Nielsen, who was trying, or not, 7's on the other side. I'm trying to see who that is on the far side, but it was a double team. Jordanson, okay, will be the one who helped her with that, and it was nice play there. Ball just dies. She put everything she had in it, did Casey Bugas, and the wind just was not going to let that go far. It actually died right in front of Whitney Hanson's feet, and she kicks it out. It'll be a throw-in for the Lady Buffalo.
Yeah, I hate to harp on it, but if you can't see the flags in the background right here, it is windy out here. There's no determining just how strong it's going to be at any point, so when you kick it up in the air, it could go 20 yards, it could go 5 yards.
And you were talking about this, partner, that, you know, the sun is playing a factor in Lander Valley's deficit. But the thing is, Balderston has not had to do much because the defense for Lander Valley has played tremendous. I think Balderston has actually only touched the ball 4 times in a defensive manner, besides a goal kick. And so, you know, that kind of negates the whole Sun thing when she doesn't even have to touch the ball.
Exactly. The other team had a much tougher time because she was consistently getting the ball kicked right at her, and the sun was going right at her, and there were no clouds at that time. Luckily for Lander Valley, some big clouds are coming in right now just to cover up the sun, and it's actually providing a nice little cool down considering how hot it was at kickoff.
There is
some substitutions.
The referee was talking to whoever that is. That was Ashley Timms over there, and I don't know if that was an injury or if there was a yellow card or maybe even a red card. I'm not 100% sure, but the official had a long conversation with her, and then she ended up having to get substituted out. So not sure what happened there, but she is now on the sideline, and her coach is talking to her right now across the way. Ball is back in play, however. Demi Stauffenberg had it for a split moment. Now back into the center circle. It'll go, and nice play there.
Kick.
That was a nice kick. A little bit too hard for Getz, and she was on sides, it looked like, if she could have gotten to it, but too hard of a kick from the center circle. But, partner, that is the pattern that Lander Valley does well. They like to get behind one person behind the defense, and they'll go.
And 9 times out of 10, that works. That ball was just kicked a little bit too hard, and honestly, if I believe it was Sullivan, if she was a little bit more in position, that would have been 3-0.
Yeah, absolutely. Getz and Sullivan do really well on that 1-2 punch. Ball on that far sideline now, stolen away, ends up with Lander Valley. Ball gets kicked out of bounds by Morton, as Morton put all she had in it, and the wind carried that one. Normally that'd be right on the sideline. That one just got carried by the wind.
A lot of things getting carried by the wind. I'm seeing papers and all sorts of stuff in the fans up here just flown around.
I was gonna say, I'm glad I'm about 250 pounds. I'm not flying away. Ball in the right outside the top of the arc now. Hanson, that was Getz. Getz gets it through. She does get it in the hands of Hewitt. Hewitt is able to easily though corral it, and really that's one thing that I've noticed for Lander Valley. They need to, when they get into the top of the arc, and especially in the box, they need to start passing the ball. They look to create their own shots, and sometimes there's just way too many defenders around to be able to get a really decent quality shot off.
And most of Lander Valley is extremely unselfish. They love to pass the ball. Not everyone feels like they need to make the shot, but you're right, there are definitely some moments, especially in the attacking third, where they could give up another pass or two and they might have scored, or they might have at least gotten a couple open shots. This is a very unselfish team, though, I've noticed.
Yeah, absolutely. They very much harp on really not just this soccer team, but really the entire athletic program here at Lander Valley. They, if you talk to Sarah Stauffenberg, the AD here, also the head girls coach, they are very big on humbleness and unselfishness. Ball gets thrown in, it's over on the far side, and just goes out of bounds. Getz had an opportunity at it on that far left side of Hewitt, and she is unable to corral it. If she could have, she had Sullivan barring down in the center of the field, and one cross, and it could have been 3-0. Ball stolen away.
They're really sticking to the sidelines here. I'd like to see them maybe kick the ball just like that, right into the middle. That cross was a little bit light, and it could have been a little bit harder. Right to Sullivan. Here we go.
There it is. Hanson with her first goal of the season, and as I called, partner, the crowd erupts on that one. Nice play by Sullivan, and nice streak to the goal for Hanson. She gets her first of the season, and now it's 3-0.
So after the Lyman game, you really only heard Sullivan and Getz named, and now we have two different goals by two different players that aren't named Sullivan or Getz. Just goes to show that this team is capable of offense on any part of the field with any sort of substitutions.
And it's nice that Whitney Hanson is one of the captains, and so to see your captain get a goal, your senior captain, that's got to feel good for Lander Valley, but also for Hanson as well. I got an opportunity to talk to her mom before the Lyman game, and she was the first one to jump up after the goal, and that's got to feel good. And Lander Valley's not done. They're looking to press the situation again. Getz is going to have it. She's going to get it to Hanson for a split second. Tried to get it to Hanson. Ball gets stolen away. Comes out the other side. Defensively, the ball will go straight to the goal. That was a shot by number 17 there. That was by Mia Copeland, who is one of the defensemen, and she could not get it through. Ball ends up right back to her, however, and still in the attacking third for Lander Valley, and it was Getz looking again for Sullivan. Sullivan was behind the defense for a split second. Now Sullivan will have it. She's got three defenders on her, and the official will say free kick turnover for Mountain View.
You can tell Mountain View is tired of getting scored on because they're keeping an extra person or two in the backfield trying to play defense. There's not very much that 2 or 3 Lander Valley soccer Lady Tigers can do when they're going up against 6 people.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's just a average law of averages there. I've seen it happen, but it's a lot harder to get through 6 people when you only have 2 or 3 on the other side. Sullivan will have it. She gets it to the center. She gets it to Hanson. Hanson will be challenged, and she gets it gets it right back from Martin. She tries to get it to Getz. Getz did not look ready for that pass, and it will trickle over the touchline, and it will go out of bounds. It will be a goal kick for Mountain View.
The wind's died down. The sun is gone. This is a nice time right now to get everything out before it gets really hot and sweaty and windy again.
Yeah, Mountain View really is going to be the benefactor of this because, like you said, the wind has died down, so now they can take longer kicks, and as soon as I say that they attempt one, ball goes and is stolen away. Getz is going to be right with Timms, who is in the game. So she's back in the game. I don't know why she went out. Sullivan is going to have it at the top of the box. She shoots, and nice play by Hewitt to make sure that it stays just 3-0, and she does not want to keep things going crazy for her.
Sullivan likes a challenge. It was 1v5, and she was just all about going into the goal right there.
Ball comes down the other way. Nice defensive play by Kiera Friday to make sure that there was no attacking possession for Mountain View.
The wind's kind of messing with the camera here now, so we got to figure out how strong this wind's going to be for the rest of the game.
And I love that you say that, because now we have some issues with the score cam as well, so we're going to try to adjust those, get that fixed for you guys. The wind has completely gone absolutely haywire on us, and so there we go. I believe that's the best we're going to get on the score cam at least. So it's 3-0, 26 and a half minutes left in the first quarter, and there are substitutions, I believe, for both teams. We'll get to those as we see them. And it will be a goal kick for Lander Valley.
You mentioned I'm from Manhattan, Kansas. Go K-State for anyone listening. It's windy out there because there's absolutely nothing stopping the wind. It is super windy up here. I didn't think it was going to be this windy when I moved up here.
Yeah, the wind will come down into the basin a lot, and it will play factors as what you're seeing. Ball stolen away momentarily by Emily Bugas, and Bugas will get it taken right back, and she's going to have Nielsen right with her. Ball still gets finally stolen away, and here comes Nielsen. Nielsen has all kinds of room, no one really with her. She was looking across the way to Stanberry. Stanberry was not really in a position to take the pass. She had a defender right on her, and here comes Mountain View. Now the ball just dies in the middle of the field, and Nielsen will take it back, and she gets it over to number 17. That is Mia Copeland. Copeland will try to get it out of the attacking third of Mountain View. Mountain View is able to hold it, and now it is a ball on the near side here, cross into the middle, and shot is going to be on the way, and it just died again, partner. The wind just did not let that go the way it wanted to. That shot was by number 9, Kate Walker.
Yeah, and Balderson was like expecting a pretty tough kick, and it just died right in front of her. That might have been the easiest goal that she had to keep pretty much all season.
Yeah, so far the wind now all of a sudden, like you said, is now back to full strength, and it's interesting because in the first half there was really none.
None. It was the sun that was playing the biggest factor.
That is Knock Hazel, who is going to come up. She's going to have no one around her. Shot up good. What a kick from outside the top of the arc, about 20 yards out. Knock Hazel with her first goal of the game. It is now 4-0 in favor of the Tigers.
Not as dominant as the Lyman game, but this is just as dominant as you'd like to be if you're the coach right now.
Yeah, Coach Montero is definitely got to be proud with the way his team has played in this game, and getting more people involved is the big factor here in this one. You know, in the Lyman game, it was Sullivan and Getz really, and now you have 4 different Lady Tigers who are in the score column. So big time offensive play there and for the Lady Tigers. And what a strike by Knock Hazel. She was right outside the arc, so about 25 feet or 25 yards, and she put it where no one was getting to it. Ball goes out of bounds, last touched by the Lady Buffalo. Throw in for the Lady Tigers. Ball goes right to number 15. I'm trying to see who that is on my roster. I kind of just blanked. Whitney Hansen, who's already got a goal in the game. That's how tired I am. And so it goes to Stanberry. Stanberry will have it, gets it to Sullivan in the center. Sullivan had 3 defenders on her, and it just, again, not really smart odds, but I don't want to say that she couldn't have gotten through, but a pass would have been smart there.
She loves to attack. No matter who she has on her, no matter how many people she has on her, she could have passed, but there wasn't very many people that she could have passed to that would have been not in the way, or the Mountain View would have not been in the way of.
Nielsen on the far side. She's in the corner. Nice play there to get it out of the corner. She was trying to get it to Hansen, I believe that is, and it ends up over with, let's see, she gets it over to Morton for a moment. Now she does get it over to Hansen, and that's number 13, Knockhazel, who had it for a split second. Over on that far side now is Hansen. Hansen, nice feet, gets it around 2 defenders, gets it to Knockhazel. Knockhazel for a moment had it. She gets it stolen away. Here comes Kinson on the other side. Kinson looks to push. Ball gets momentarily taken away by Abby Copeland, and Copeland gets it back to the middle third, and ball gets tipped around a little bit. Now right in center circle. Nielsen has it, and she will look to come the other way. Here come the Lady Tigers.
And they had numbers there.
They had the opportunity to get she was able to get Sullivan in stride, but the pass got stolen away. So look to do that again. They're going to look to do that, I think, multiple times in the rest of this game. As Sullivan, she does such a great job of running without the ball.
And right now we're playing a little bit of ping pong. They're trying to get some offense set up. It's just a little bit difficult with not only the wind, but the defense that the Mountain View Lady Buffaloes are playing right now.
Yeah, they have, it looks like a 2-1-2-4 right now set up, and which is a little interesting of a defensive play, which was not what they had early on. They were running, it looked like I think it would be a 3-2-4, and they switched it up just right there, and Lander Valley could not get anything going.
Tell you what, partner, that was before they were down 4-0.
That's true. And it really does, like you said, they've put a couple of extra defenders in the back to make sure that the idea is to make sure that Lander Valley cannot get anything close to the box within like the 10-yard mark or 6-yard mark. But when you have a shot like what we saw by Knockhazel, who cares? Sullivan had it. She had the opportunity again. Nice play by Hewitt. Hewitt was able to corral it that time, and she was lucky to corral it, because if she didn't, it was going to go in the back of the net because Sullivan had all day with it.
Yeah, and then just like basketball, when you double team the best player on the team, I can see Sullivan is running down the field. She's running into 2 or 3 people every single time. Even without the ball, they're just expecting her to get it, and they're expecting her to shoot.
And obviously with, only 3 games under the belt, and she's scored about 6 goals, you would want to have, that's the goal scorer.
Yeah,
for sure.
You want the ball in their feet.
Ball in the center circle now, and it is Morton with it. Morton has it. She gets past 2 defenders, and there is one Lady Buffalo in the back who is limping around a little bit, and so that's going to be something to keep an eye on. In the far corner, it is out of bounds, and it was last touched by number 16 Porter. And, well, no, they're going to say it was last touched by Stanberry. So Stanberry will last touch it. Ball will get thrown in by Mountain View. Mountain View will have it. They'll look to counter as we reach 20 minutes left in the ball game.
I absolutely love Nielsen's defense. She's always trying to get the ball out of the person's feet in front of her, and she always seems to be in the right place at the right time.
Nielsen uses her height really well. She smothers in the defensive side of the ball, and like you said, partner, she does just an excellent job. She does not let much get by her if she has anything to say about it. Ball will be thrown in for Lander Valley, and it was Getz who was looking for Sullivan again, and a nice tackle there by Getz. Ball will go out of bounds, last touch by Getz, and it will be a throw-in for Mountain View. Mountain View, again, looking for offense now as time is of the essence.
Yeah, and as far as the weather goes, obviously the wind's a factor, but we started off this game, I think 70 degrees was the last time we checked before we went up here.
Correct.
It's got to have dropped down to at least 50. It's getting colder out here, let's just say that.
Yeah, and welcome to Wyoming where that happens. I guarantee, I feel like by the time this game is, well, let's hold on. Getz is going to take a shot. Getz had a wide open opportunity. Hansen's going to take another wide. That kick was from 25 yards again, and it was just wide right. And so Lander Valley may be looking at a kicker in for football season, as Hansen has now kicked about 2 35-yard field goals.
I haven't had the pleasure of calling any Lander Valley football games, but it looks like there's a couple girls here that could play kicker if they wanted to.
Yeah, it was long, it was deep, it was good. And so it'll be a goal kick for Mountain View as we continue on. Again, Sean O'Brate with me this afternoon. He will be calling the second half of the boys game. We may have him do the first half of the boys game. We may do the whole boys game. I don't know. We're kind of playing this by ear right now. But it'll be a goal kick again for the Mountain View Lady Buffalo. And there's a whistle on the field. Don't know why, but we are still just standing around. And here we go. Now we're off and running. Ball gets stolen quickly. Getz is going to have it on her feet. That was not a well-placed kick. Ball comes back the other way. Now it's going to be on on Sullivan's foot. So now to Stanberry's. Stanberry's going to. There's a shot on the way. That shot was no good. That was, let's see, number 15. Believe it or not, partner, I don't have her on our roster.
I don't see it either.
Okay, so I'm going to have to find out who that is.
15, Whitney Hansen.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Whitney Hansen. Man, guys, we are sorry. We are having a long, long day apparently. But ball will come back the other way, and it will go out of bounds. Last touched by the Lady Tigers. Throw in will come down the other way, and it will go right back out of bounds. And so we will take about 10 steps up, and it will be another throw in for the Lady Buffalo. Ball stolen away. Abby Copeland will have it. Ball will go out of bounds. Copeland was prepared to throw it in, but there's going to be substitutions for the Lady Tigers, as trying to see who came in there. I believe across the way that is Knock Hazel, who's came in for the Lady Tigers. Ball thrown in for the Lady Buffaloes. That ball goes all the way to the goal, and it's easily corralled by Kaylee Balderston.
I'll tell you what, no matter when in the game you mention it, it's just been an easy corral for Balderston the whole game.
Yeah, she's really not had to work for any kind of strike from Mountain View. Ball comes down the other way, and Getz was going one way, and she noticed that the pass by Morton was going to go the other way, and it ended up stopping.
I think the wind took it a little bit too, because it wasn't going out of bounds when she first originally kicked it, and then it just was.
Ball gets headed off of a Mountain View player, and it'll be a throw-in for Lander Valley across the way, and it will be Whitney Hansen, who, if we don't know her by the end of the game, we're in trouble. Whitney Hansen will throw it in and gets with a nice steal. She's going to run up the side, and they tied up there, and they just both fell, did Timms and Getz, and so they will give Lander Valley the ball with 15 minutes left.
Look at how they're stacking the box right now.
Yeah, they are looking all the way. Ball gets carried by the wind, and you're right, partner. Looking down there, Mountain View was making sure that every single person that could be in the box was in the box.
There wasn't a single white jersey past the 10-yard marker, and that is exactly what this offense from Lander Valley is going to be doing to you, hopefully all season. Definitely the last 2 games.
Yeah, absolutely. Ball will come down to the center again, and we are still having issues with the score cam, so we are I'm apologizing ahead of time. When we have an opportunity for the boys game, we're going to try to fix that. It's just blurry and extremely dark. The clouds really have messed with our score cam. Ball will come down, however, to Lander Valley finally, and it's going to be Sullivan who has it, and now she gets it over to number 7, Nielsen. Nielsen down in that low corner, and it will go out of bounds. Last touched, it looks like, they're going to say it was last touched by Lander Valley, so it would be a goal kick. partner, and I'm agreeing with you now. You can't see how we're set up, ladies and gentlemen, but he is actually outside in front of me. I'm in the press box, and it's freezing up here now. And it's funny because he was saying before the game how hot it was, and now I guarantee you he's not saying that.
I was losing multiple layers at the beginning of this game, and now I've been trying to find where I put them, and I've been trying to put them on and run this camera at the same time. And let me just tell you right now, it's getting colder with every passing second right now.
It really, yeah, and it's the wind is blowing, and that does play a factor for sure on these players, because you have to play as the elements allow. Right? So, I mean, the wind will now play a factor when it wasn't in the first half. The sun definitely will not play a factor because now the clouds. And
these are big clouds, too. The sun's not coming back for a while.
And obviously, looking at how cold it is, it's definitely going to play a factor as well. Because, I mean, especially if you're a goalkeeper have a shot on goal and you have to defend it in the cold. Ball is going to come down on the far side. It goes right in front of the goalkeeper of Hewitt, and that was, I believe that was
Hansen. A great pass for Hansen.
Yeah.
Hansen just couldn't get there in time.
Yeah, Hansen was right on her way to the goal, and she had the opportunity to put her second one home, just unable to get it in time. And actually, that was Sullivan who was streaking towards the ball, or towards the net. So Sullivan had her opportunity. Nice cross pass there by Hansen. Ball will come down, and it is going to be Morton with it as we continue play. Under 12 minutes left in the ball game. 4-0 is the score. Morton with it on the far side, and she kicks it out of bounds. Last touched, obviously, by Mason Morton. It'll be a throw-in for Mountain View. Mountain View will bring it, and it's stolen away quickly, and Morton has it again. Morton, we've called her name a couple of times on that far side. Ball will go out of bounds. Last touch, off the deflection. Ball quickly gets down right outside the box, and it is Hansen who gets it to Sullivan.
Pass. Oh, great pass. Missed opportunity. There we go.
Woo! Shot! Oh my goodness! A prayer by Mason Morton, and Morton puts it home again. That time, that one was right outside the box. That was all of a 35-yard strike by Mason Morton, and now Morton is on the clock, or on the scoreboard, 5-0 in favor of the Lady Tigers.
And now Mountain View is just playing for honor at this point, but you also, if you're the goalie, you cannot let another one go if you're Mountain View, because this is just getting, I don't want to say sad, that's the wrong word, but you gotta defend a little bit better here. That was a very tough kick to defend, but she had an opportunity on it.
Yeah, the ball went, again, right where it had to go for Mason Morton. She took that from about, on the football field, she took it from about the 30-yard line.
So that's like 40-yard kick if you include the end zone there.
And so that was an absolute beauty of a strike, and that's one way to defend the 4 in the box, really. If you can kick it from 30-plus yards and get it over everyone and score, that's perfect.
Yeah, and the wind was in her favor there. I think it might have pushed it a little bit further and a little bit further down, too.
And Hansen steals it away, and now it's back over to Morton, back to Hansen. They're going to look to Sullivan had the opportunity, she just didn't run after it. Back now to, that's number 13. Now it's another shot on goal. That one just goes out of bounds. Knockhazel was looking for her second one of the evening, and now we have a Lander Valley Lady Tiger on the ground. And I believe that is Knockhazel. Knockhazel went down right after she took that kick, and she's in obvious pain here, and they've stopped the clock. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we will check on Knockhazel. It is 5-0 in favor of Lander Valley. We'll be right back.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Annabelle Knockhazel was able to get back onto the sideline under her own power, and so we are back at play here. And partner, the sun's back.
Yeah, and it's gonna leave here shortly with this cloud coming up. But you're right, it is making a rare appearance. And just under 10 minutes left. I wonder if the Lady Tigers can find a score here.
As soon as you say it, Getz is in the box, and it's goal!
That's 6, I believe, with different goals.
That is correct, my friend. That is Getz' first one of the afternoon, and now it is 6-0, and everyone is getting involved in the scoring for Lander Valley. What an absolute... That was a one-man wrecking crew for Getz. She went through the defense like sliced cheese, and she was able to get it home. She put it where the goalkeeper obviously wasn't, and it was an obvious great kick by Getz.
Montero's got to be so proud of his crew. Every single person has produced something, and they're all working as a team better than anything I've seen before.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and we're not done. Getz is going to come down the other way again. She's looking for Sullivan. Nice defensive play there by Mountain View, and I don't know if y'all can hear this. Shot is on the way by Getz, and it is up, and it is no good. Nicely defended by Hewitt. I don't know if y'all can hear this. I'm assuming you can. The wind is now just absolutely going nuts here in front of us, so much so that the ball almost ended up in the stands. And as soon as I stand up, finally the wind dies down. That's exactly how that's going to work.
Been all day.
Yeah, so that's absolutely insane. The wind is playing a huge factor here. Ball will get thrown in, and it will be taken by Mountain View. Quickly, it's stolen away. Lander Valley has it in the center circle, and Morton, who has a goal on the night from about 30-ish yards. She gets it all the way down to Getz. It was deflected off of the head of Kinson. And so Kinson will last touch it, throw in for Lander Valley. Lander Valley waits, and they throw it in, and it is Sullivan who has it in the far corner. She was trying to get it to Getz, unable to do so, and it will go last touched by the Mountain View Lady Buffalo. Throw in for Lander Valley again. Just under 8 minutes left in the ball game.
I wonder if on not that throw in, but the last one, if they'd have thrown it in about 5 seconds earlier, there was 2 less defenders in front of the goal.
Getz was looking for it again, but you're right, partner. If they had thrown it in, they had a couple of people who could have made a move on the net. Getz had it from right inside the top of the box and was unable to get it. It went out of bounds, and so there's a whistle on the field, and so we will reset the whole situation, and it will be a goal kick for the Lady Buffalo, and Hannah Peterson will be the one who takes the goal kick.
They're avoiding kicking longer because they know that it's not going to go where they need it to go.
Yeah, the wind has definitely created all kinds of mayhem on that end as it relates to the goal kicks, and really some of the throw-ins as well. Ball gets stolen away, and it was Morton who has it there, or not Morton, Nielsen for a moment, now to Morton. Morton gets it to the center of the field into Hansen. Hansen's going to put a shot on goal. That one is good. And that is the first person, partner, to have more than one goal, and it's 7-0 now in favor of the Lady Tigers.
good for Hansen. She was there the whole time. I was expecting her to get the ball, to get the shot there. But again, number 7 on the Lady Tigers is just playing incredible defense to keep any Buffalo away from the ball in order to get the ball to her.
Yeah, Anna Nielsen, who you're talking about, partner, she, like I said, does extremely well on defense. And now here comes Mountain View for a moment, and they were trying to get something going offensively. Ball gets taken away, and here comes the Lady Tigers. Nice play there by Morton. Morton's going to have all kinds of daylight. She gets it over to Sullivan. Sullivan is looking for some kind of shot. A nice defensive wall there by Mountain View, who were unable to get it away. Gets it back into the attacking third is Abby Copeland. Ball goes all the way to the other side of the field, out of bounds, last touched by the Lander Valley Lady Tigers, and it will be a throw-in.
There she is again.
Yeah, Nielsen again with a nice defensive play.
Even if she doesn't touch the ball, she's keeping every Buffalo away from touching the ball.
Demi Stauffenberg with one of her rare touches this afternoon, and now Nielsen again will come up that side. And if Hansen would have kept running, she had a possibility at another shot there. Ball comes back the other way, and it is over on the far side. And Caitlin Hope, who is in for Mountain View, nice run there on the ball, and she was able to get it touched out of bounds. It was last touched, I believe. Try to see who's going to throw it in. There's no one really over there, so no one knows who's throwing it in.
Buffalo's throwing it in.
It's going to be okay. Lady Buffalo, I almost said Lady Buffalo basketball. I'm still in basketball mode. It'll be a throw-in for Mountain View Lady Buffaloes as we reach 4:40 left in the ball game in a 7-0 Lady Tigers lead. It'll actually be a kick-in, partner. Ball comes in, and it goes right around everybody, and it will trickle out of bounds the other side. And so Lady Tigers will take the throw in as we reach 4:15 left in this one. Ball thrown in. I think that was supposed to go to Nielsen. Nielsen wasn't prepared for it. It ends up, though, safely with Sullivan for a moment. Sullivan could not corral it. Ball gets kicked in by Hannah Peterson. Peterson will get it back into the middle third. And here comes the Lander Valley Lady Tigers on the counterattack. They're going to run up the sideline. They've got a little bit of numbers. Sullivan has it. She's got 2 defenders on her, still trying to get something going. Ball ends up going and being a turnover deep in the box. Sullivan had 3 Lady Buffaloes on her, and she still was able to get some kind of a resemblance of a shot off, but they will say a free kick for Mountain View as we reach 3:20 left in the ball game.
I love the effort that Sullivan puts forward. She's been doing that the entire game. I don't think I've seen her come out of the game, and if she did, she came back in almost immediately because she just loves to be offensive and attack anything and everything.
Yeah, Sullivan is really what makes the offense go for Lander Valley, I feel like. And what's great is she is only a junior, and so we'll have her for at least one more year. Ball is with Abby Copeland on the far side. Ball goes out of bounds. It was last touched by Copeland, and it will be a throw-in for Mountain View as we reach 2:45 left in the ball game. Throw in. Wynn got a hold of that one too, as it just kind of curved and went right back out of bounds. And so it'll be a turnover, and it'll be a throw-in for Lander Valley.
It's got to be so difficult because when you throw it in, let's say you're just trying to throw it straight, the wind could take it left, right, up, or down. You don't know which way the wind's going at any point in time. That's got to make it difficult for both teams.
Yeah, absolutely. But what's nice is Lander is throwing again away from the wind, where Mountain View is throwing into the wind. And so, like you saw just a minute ago, the ball ends up going out of bounds on the throw-in, and it was going one way, and then you could see it just curve. So it will be another throw-in this time for it'll be a kick. It'll be a free kick for the Lady Buffalo. I believe a yellow card was given there. I didn't see who it was given to, but the official did have the yellow card in his hand, and he was writing something down, and so there must have been a yellow card on that foul, and so they will give a free kick to Mountain View, and the wind dies as soon as the kick happens, and so it gets lower into the kick, and that's the first time the ball has gotten close to Balderston in this entire game, and we are just at 1:20 left in the ball game, and so it'll be a goal kick for Balderston, and it will actually go over to, let's see, that I believe is Abby Copeland, or actually I believe that's Mia Copeland over there, and she'll take that kick. Ball comes in, and it'll end up with Nielsen. Nielsen will get it to Morton. Morton has to get around one of her defenders, getting all kinds of harassed, however, still able to get it away. Ball ends up in the middle third, right outside the center circle, as we reach 45 seconds left, and it will come down, and it will be Mountain View who has it. Ball right outside the top of the box there, taken away by Lander Valley. Lander Valley with 30 seconds left will look to make one press. Hanson is going to will make a move. She's going to have Sullivan, and Sullivan just could not run that one down, and partner, that was almost another one.
Just with 16 seconds left, they're still playing as if they are down by 10 for some reason. They're just so urgent. Their urgency is so just embedded in them, and you know, it's good to see, because you can kind of tell that the Mountain View Buffaloes are just kind of playing lax defense. They know they lost, and to see them almost score again with 15 seconds left shows how this team plays.
And partner, that's it. That is the final score, 7-0 for the Lander Valley Lady Tigers. We are going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll talk about stats, we'll have analysis, and we will get you set up for Lander Valley, and we will get you set up for Mountain View in the second game of this doubleheader. So we will take a commercial break, and when we come back, it is halftime or post-game stats and other things to come.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. John Shade, your Lander Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why John Shade is a proud sponsor of Lander Tigers basketball on KFCW. For all of your investment needs, call John Shade at 335-7722 or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
In any sport, athletes face the chance of sustaining an injury. According to the Athletic Training Association, 90% of student athletes reported some sort of sports-related injury. What's more, is 54% report playing while injured. For various reasons, sports-related injuries are increasingly leaving our youth at risk of exposure to opioid-based pain medication. Fremont WhenTheGameSlowsDown.com is here to help navigate monitoring medication, social support, and suggestions on what to do when the game slows down. Brought to you by Fremont County Prevention Program.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County's school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Former University of Wyoming quarterback Josh Allen is worthy of Wyoming.
23 plays into my first start here at the University of Wyoming. I dropped back, kind of went through a progression. I saw the middle of the field kind of open up. I decided to lower my shoulder. His helmet went straight into my collarbone here. We landed on the 20-yard line. At that moment, I knew something was really bad.
So Josh's collarbone was pretty bad. He had broken in multiple places, and it required hardware fixation with the plate in order to get it back together.
It was devastating news to me and my family, just knowing that, it could have ended 23 plays in.
We had no question whether we could perform the surgery here, given our wider range of varying subspecialties within orthopedics.
I would recommend Premier Bone and Joint Centers. The thing that made me feel really comfortable with them was they made it feel like your own family.
I think he'll have no problem performing in the NFL. His rehab and his recovery done very well, and I don't see any restrictions on him whatsoever.
They want the best for you, and they won't steer you wrong.
Let us show you why we're worthy of Wyoming.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
Welcome back, everyone, to Lander Valley High School. Final score 7-0 in favor of the Lady Tigers of Lander Valley. Looking at the scores in this game, Whitney Hansen had 2 in the game. Annabelle Knockhazel had 1. Mason Morton had 1. Delaney Sullivan had 1. Emma Getz had 1. And Ella Stanberry also had 1. And so, partner, what we talked about was very true here. They were unselfish, and the unselfishness led to 6 players with 1 goal.
It's almost like the Mountain View Lady Buffaloes didn't know who to defend. They knew that Sullivan was always going to be the one to take the shot, but honestly, it wasn't Sullivan taking the shot every time. There was obviously Hansen, Morton, Getz. They were just all kicking the ball at the goal, and I don't think the Lady Buffaloes knew what to do.
Yeah, one of the things that stood out to me, especially in this game, and you can probably talk about this, partner, is that the offensive pressure for Lander Valley was the deciding factor. They possessed the ball like they did in Lyman for a very long and extended period of time, and when you hold the ball in the attacking third and you keep getting the ball towards the net, things like what we saw today happen.
Yeah, and the Buffaloes couldn't even get the ball on offense down to their attacking third. They couldn't get down to the Lady Tigers' goal more than a handful of times. And when they did, it was almost, I don't want to say based off luck, but Lady Tigers missing some defense, and Lady Tigers really going all in on offense is the only reason that the ball ever got near the Lady Tigers goalie.
Yeah, we talked about it for a few moments where the goalkeeper for the Lady Tigers, Kaylee Balderston, she didn't have to do much for much of that first half, and she had a couple of balls come her way in the second half, but really nothing that was of threat offensively because the defense for Lander Valley was just absolutely smothering.
And you know, that's a great thing for the Coach Montero. He knows that if he can just keep his players playing offense like they did today and against Lyman, his goalie might not have to be the most important part of his team, which in a soccer match, especially in high school, the goalie is viewed as probably one of the most important pieces. And today, and especially in Lyman, it didn't seem that way because she was just sitting back there waiting for the wind to hit her in the face.
And again, final score, the Lady Tigers of Lander Valley win the game 7-0 with 6 different players getting 1 goal and Whitney Hansen with 2. And so we are going to take another commercial break. We're under 10 minutes before the Tigers and Buffalo in this one. And as you can tell, and it's probably you can hear, the wind has really picked up after the first half. And the sun is back out, however, so we'll see how long that lasts. But we will take another commercial break, and when we come back, we will keep talking Lander Valley Tigers soccer as they take on Mountain View in the second part of this game, or second part of this doubleheader. Lander Valley Lady Tigers again 7-0. They are now 2-1 on the season, and Lander Valley Tigers, the boys' side, will look to do the same and make it 2-1 overall in their matchup against Mountain View. So we'll take another commercial break, and we will be back right after this.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
It's Physical Therapy Month.
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 October is National Physical Therapy Month, and here at Teton Therapy, we are celebrating all month long. In our Lander and Riverton clinics, we're hosting special events, celebrations, and great giveaways for our patients, past, present, and future. Check us out at Teton Therapy PC on Facebook for more details.
Whatever. I like AP better.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jonathan Fabian, and I'd like to welcome you to Health Source.
Health Source is Fremont County's trusted source for specialized treatment of chronic back pain, headache, injuries, sciatica, and more, all without the risks of drugs or surgery. Health Source offers well-rounded care by combining exercise and chiropractic, from offering nutritional advice to the availability of a decompression table or laser. You'll walk out of Health Source a whole new person. Call Health Source Chiropractic of Riverton today at 307-463-2770, located at 910 North 8th Street in Riverton.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Welcome back, everyone, to Lander Valley High School. We are just under 5 minutes away from the Tigers and Buffalo getting it on here in the second half of the first home game of Lander Valley. I was just talking to Coach Cyril Stauffenberg, well, I guess he'd be Coach Cyril Stauffenberg. He's the girls' coach, but also the athletic director. And I did not know this, and I'm apologizing. There are only 2 non-conference games this entire season. One is Jackson, and then the other one is Riverton, which is coming up on the 5th of April. And so this is a conference matchup. And so now Lander Valley Lady Tigers sit at 2-0 in conference and 2-1 overall. The only loss coming to Jackson. And so the Tigers will look to follow suit, and they will look to go 2-0 in conference play as they take on the Buffalo. Looking at the Sutherland starting lineups for the Tigers, it's going to be Silas Wheeler, along with Carter Ayers, Kellen Donahue, Ben Hamilton, Otis Beeson, Jaden Elliott, Bear Blackburn, Caleb Wheeler, Tyson Race, Joel Hellier, and in the goal this afternoon will be the junior Cody Elliott. For the Mountain View Buffalo, in their goal they'll have Morgan Keelam, and he will be in the goal and then they will also have Nash Piccola along with his brother Teencum Piccola. And then let's see here, Kyler Herdsman, Cameron Walker, Isaac Timms, Trace Hadley, Brockton Walker, Aiden Vargas, Braden Walker, and the freshman Mason Hope. And that'll be who the Mountain View Buffalo bring to the field this afternoon. So we're going to take one more commercial break, and when we come back, it will be the Tigers. It'll be the Buffalo. It will be the final game of this afternoon in the first home game of Lander Valley's season. And so we'll take a commercial break, and we will be right back.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
It may be winter, but some days it kind of feels like spring. Makes you want to go for a drive, kick a few tires, and see all the latest cars and trucks up at Frontline Motors. Frontline Motors has a wide selection of quality used vehicles, from cars to SUVs to trucks, and they're all priced to move. One of them is right for you. Is your next car or truck waiting at Frontline Motors? There's only one way to find out. Drive up Airport Road, take a test drive, and make it yours. Then join the hundreds of other folks who say, I got mine at Frontline. Frontline Motors.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the Wyo Today app now.
There are two ways to buy 4x4 gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal in Riverton. The smart way to roll.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Hi, this is Terry Banker. I'm minister at New Hope Christian Church in Lander, Wyoming. We want to support the kids of this area academically, athletically, and spiritually. Our address is 630 Mount Hope Drive. Come to Sunday school at 9:30 and our worship service at 10:45.
Hello, I'm Janice K. Bradley, and I'm here to tell you the miracle that Fremont Therapy did in making it possible for my left hand to ever work again. I went to the orthopedic surgeon with this broken hand, and that's when he told me that I would not bend again. So I was really discouraged. Mitch is the hand specialist, and so he's the one that worked and got me where I could bend my hand. The atmosphere is so friendly and professional, which is a combination you don't always get.
For more information, visit FremontTherapyGroup.com. High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. John Shade, your Lander Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why John Shade is a proud sponsor of Lander Tigers basketball on KFCW. For all of your investment needs, call John Shade at 335-7722 or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
In any sport, athletes face the chance of sustaining an injury. According to the Athletic Training Association, 90% of student athletes reported some sort of sports-related injury. What's more is 54% report playing while injured. For various reasons, sports-related injuries are increasingly leaving our youth at risk of exposure to opioid-based pain medication. Fremont WhenTheGameSlowsDown.com is here to help navigate monitoring medication, social support, and suggestions on what to do when the game slows down. Brought to you by Fremont County Prevention Program.
Welcome back, everyone, to Lander Valley High School, and the starting lineups have been announced by the athletic director here in Lander Valley, Sarah Stauffenberg, and the Lander Valley Tigers will be in black this afternoon with green numbers, and so I will do my absolute best to make sure that I can actually read and actually see the numbers in this one, and I'm probably going to bomb. I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys, so we will try. big shout out to Sean O'Brate for joining me in the second half of the girls game. He will join me again in the second half of the boys game. And so look forward to having him again with us. It will be the Tigers with the ball as we start this second game. And it is going to be Kellen Donahue who will start with the ball in the center circle. And my headset has decided it's going to be all kinds of weird today as well, and so I apologize if it sounds kind of weird. The officials are going to set everything up. They're going to look around, make sure everybody is where they need to be, and we should be right close to getting this one underway. Ball is right in the center circle. Sun is back out. Wind is now still whipping like crazy. However, we have the camera standing outside, and so I shut the windows. That way you could at least hear something besides wind. And we're off and running, and it will be Lander Valley with it. Ball comes all the way back to Hamilton, across the way over to number 36, Tyson Race. Race quickly has the ball go out of bounds. He will hand it over to Hamilton, and Hamilton will be the one to throw it in. He gets it to Wheeler, and this is the first time I have got to see Wheeler without a beanie on, and that's going to be interesting. And so ball goes all the way across the other way. He will get it over to Blackburn, who is on that far side. Blackburn gets the ball stolen away, gets it over to Wheeler. Wheeler will get it, and the Tigers will look to attack. Ball is on the far side, and it's Donahue who has it. Donahue makes two people miss. Ball goes into the center. Ball is on the way, gets blocked. Ball is on the way again, saved that time, and it's Blackburn who's going to have the offensive rebound. That ball gets saved. Third ball goes towards the goal, and it goes right off the post, and it goes out. And so quickly off to a fast-paced start here are the Tigers in this first half, as three different Tigers had the opportunity to go for goal early on. And as soon as I say I was going to shut the windows, I had no choice but to get them back up, because the sun is now directly in my eyes, and so the reflection off the window is making things hard. It will be a goal kick for Mountain View as we continue play here. Ball goes all the way down, and it is quickly into the center circle. Ball is getting ping-ponged around. It will be Wheeler who has it, and he's going to have Race up that sideline again. And now a foot race, and they're going to say that it was offsides, and it was going to be Joe Hellier who was offsides there. Quickly, it was a sprint, and Hellier was just offsides in just a step or two over the line. So it'll be a free kick for Mountain View. Mountain View in the white jerseys. They have black trim, and like I said, Lander Valley is in black, and they have green numbering and green trim as well. Ball over on the far side across from us. Ball is with Mountain View, and it's over to, that's Teamcom Pincola. Or Piccola, I'm sorry. Piccola tries to lead one of his brother there, and ball will go over the touch line out of bounds, and it will be a corner kick for the Mountain View Buffalo. Just underway here. Ball comes in right towards everybody, and there is a goal. That is a goal for Mountain View. Mountain View with a nice header there. And I'm trying to see who that was that had it. That was a beautiful, beautiful header. I believe that was by Kyler Herdsman, number 2, the big man. in the right place at the right time, trying to see who that was, trying to get him to turn around. It is not. It was Braden Walker who got the goal. Braden Walker on the nice cross there, or nice corner kick, gets the header, and it is 1-0 quickly Mountain View. Hamilton will have it on the near side. He tries to get it up to Race. Race was not in the right spot. He could not get it to him. And the ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by Mountain View, and it'll be a throw-in. Throw-in will come down to Donahue. Donahue has a defender on him in the far corner. That ball gets kicked out of bounds. That kick come from Cameron Walker, Braden Walker's brother. So it will be a throw-in quickly. It goes to the center, and it is to Wheeler. Wheeler's got some room there. He's looking for someone to get it to. He does. It gets to Blackburn. Blackburn with the shot, and it's easily defended and saved by the goalkeeper, Morgan Keelam, and it was last touched by Keelam, and so it will be a corner kick for Lander Valley. Let's see if Lander can do exactly what Mountain View did just a few moments ago. Wind is going to be, it's actually going to be a short kick, and it will come down the other way. Wheeler will have it in the top of the box. Wheeler moves the ball around, and Wheeler did not get the kick he won quick, and it's easily stolen away, and it comes the other way as Mason Hope has it. Stolen away back again to Lander Valley. Lander will have it, and it will be up the sideline, and the ball is still across, and ball goes down, or everybody goes down in the top of the box. Somehow it still ends up with Lander. Lander still had it, and now there's a Lander Valley player down. He gets held back up. Ball goes out of bounds. It was last touched by Mountain View. It'll be a throw-in. Wheeler will have it. Wheeler will make one man miss. He's got a shot on goal. Ball tried to curve it in, did Wheeler, but it did not curve. It goes wide right of Keelam, and it will be a goal kick for for the Buffalo here, with the lead at 1-0 in favor of the Buffalo. Keelam surveys the situation. He will take the kick, and it's stolen away for momentarily by Blackburn. Ball goes all the way back to the defense of Lander Valley, and it goes out of bounds, last touched by Lander Valley. And so it will be a throw-in for Mountain View. Ball comes back in. Hope has it. And it's stolen away nicely by Lander Valley. They get it out of the attacking third. It gets into the middle. Ball is with Hellier on the far side. He gets it to Wheeler, who gives it to Wheeler, who gives it right back. So it's Wheeler on Wheeler, and now an offensive call there, and it is, that was close because it looked like he was just beyond he was behind the defense, but they will say that that was an offsides. And Hellier had the opportunity to go to the races. Or, sorry, that was not Hellier. That was Caleb Wheeler, who had the opportunity to go to the races there. Kick in. Actually, that was Jaden Elliott who had the opportunity to go, and he stepped over out of bounds, or stepped offsides. Stolen away, though. And here comes Lander Valley. Wheeler could not control the pass from number 36, Race. Race was trying to get Wheeler, could not do so. The other way, Mountain View comes the other way. Ball is stolen away, however, by Hamilton. This time Wheeler does get possession of the ball, and this time he's going to go for Elliott, and this time Elliott's on sides. Elliott's going to go and try to get across. He does, and could not get it the where he wanted to. He was trying to get it to Kellen Donahue over on that far side, and just could not get it to curve the way he wanted, and it will be quickly held in by Killiam, and Killiam will kick it in. and it will be ping-ponged a little bit in the center, in the middle third, and it will be turnover, and it will be a throw-in for Lander Valley. Lander will have Hamilton throw it in as we continue play with 31.5 minutes left. First half, 1-0 Mountain View. Hellier kicks the ball out of the middle center circle. He gets it over to Race. Race had it for a split moment. And now Hamilton and number 6, Isaac Timms, raced up the sideline. Ball goes out of bounds. Referee will say it was last touched by Hamilton. It'll be a throw in, and Timms will take it. Timms throws it in. Gets it to... it's stolen away, though, and Walker is going to come the other way. This time he's going to cross it. He's going to get it across over to Donahue. Donahue is now on the far side. He's going to try to recross it, get it back to the center. He does. Ball ends up on Jaden Walker's foot. Walker cannot get it to go. That one's deflected. And finally, Kalium is able to hold on to it. Sorry, that was Jaden Elliott, number 26, with the multiple shots there. Just could not get it through. Kick will come in from Morgan Killiam, and it will end up in the center circle. It's battled for right in the center circle. Ball is sent one way, and Mountain View still trying to get some offensive pressure going, unable to do so. Ball will come back to the center circle, and it'll be Wheeler who has it. Wheeler is going to get it to Race. Race had the opportunity. This time he gets the cross. Ball ends up right inside the deep of the box, and again Killiam is able to corral it easily. If they can get that play in stride, it seems like they would be able to get something going offensively. The two times that they've had the opportunity, they've had no way of getting it in stride. Ball stolen away now with Wheeler for Lander Valley. Over to number 19, or sorry, not 19, but anyway, over on the far side, that's Donahue. Donahue tries to get it through. This time it gets to Jaden Elliott. Elliott again with a shot, and it's deflected through the defense for Lander Valley. That was Otis Beeson who had it for that split moment. Ball will come back the other way on a goal kick from Killiam. Killiam's kick will get stolen away. Ball is battled for in right outside the top of the arc. Ball will be returned, and now they're going to come the other way as Beeson is going to try to make a move. He gets it to Blackburn. Blackburn now has Donahue. Donahue is getting battled with Hertzman, who's down there or not Hertzman, that is Cameron Walker down in the top of the box, and the ball will go out of bounds, last touched by Mountain View. Hamilton will have it. He'll be the one to throw it in. He's looking for someone to give it to, and there's still no one to give it to. This time he does throw it in. He was trying to lead one of his teammates, unable to do so. Now it's over on the sideline. Saved. Nice play by Jaden Elliott there. Elliott loses the ball momentarily, gets it over to Hamilton. Now it is with Wheeler at the top of the arc. Wheeler gets it across over to Hellier. Hellier gets it to Blackburn. Blackburn could not get it, and the defenseman, the big man, number 21 there, Braden Walker, able to get the ball deep on the other side of the field, and it will go out of bounds. Last touch by Lander Valley, so it'll be a throw-in for Mountain View. 1-0 is the score with 27 minutes left in the first half. A couple of substitutions for Mountain View as Braden, let's see, I'm trying to see who that is in there. That is Aiden Vargas has come in A few others have come in as well. We'll see who they are as we get to them. Ball is stolen away. Lander Valley will have it. They're on the far side. Blackburn gets the ball taken right back away from him. They'll look to cross and unable to do so, and there is a person down right at the box. Play is still going, and that is number 36. That's Mason Hope, who's down on the right inside the goal, right inside the box. He's up. I mean, he took a weird fall there. He is up. He's talking to the official. And they're still talking to the official, and now there will be a substitution as play was stopped, and so he will have to come out. And so Hope will take a seat for Mountain View. 25 minutes 40 seconds left in the first half. 1-0 still in favor of Mountain View. And there will be a free kick for Mountain View. Ball will come down, and we are back to action. Ball goes all the way to the net, and a nice defensive play there by Cody Elliott to get a hold of it. That went through a lot of people. Glad he was able to keep an eye on it. Ball will come down, and Lander Valley will steal it away. Wheeler will have it. He's going to have Donahue on the right side. Donahue's got nobody but the goalie to beat. He's going to take the shot, and it just ricochets off the post. Ball comes back the other way. Elliott had the opportunity, and now it is frustration. You can see the frustration coming from Donahue and from Elliott. They had the best shot of the afternoon right there. Ball comes down, still with Lander Valley, though. Here they come the other way. Now it's going to be Donahue again. Donahue makes one person miss. He's going to take the shot again. That one's good! If at first you do not succeed, try again. Kellen Donahue with the shot and the goal, and we are tied at 1. They had the opportunity, did Kellen Donahue. That was a beautiful pass by Wheeler to come up the right side. And nice defensive play by Morgan Keelam to make sure that the ball did not go past him. It went off the post. Ricocheted went to Jaden Elliott. Elliott couldn't get it through. Quickly, Lander did not stop the offensive pressure, and Kellen Donahue got it home. Mountain View with it. Kyler Herdsman will have it. Wheeler steals it from him, and here comes Lander Valley again. They're going to look to have pressure. They were looking to press. That time, nice defensive play by Mountain View. Ball will come down, stolen away, ends up with number 21, Braden Walker, who's in. Walker will have it, and he's going to try to get it up, and now it's a 2-on-1 for number 1, Piccola. Piccola nice defensive play there by Hamilton for Lander Valley to make sure that that Piccola was not able to get by him. And so we will have a substitution here as, let's see here, number 36, Tyson Race will come out. And I believe that's number 5, Zachary Bingman, will come in for the Tigers. We are back to play. Bingman had it for just a moment. He gets it over to Wheeler. Wheeler will end up giving it over to Blackburn on the far side. And now Blackburn with a nice pass and another nice pass. Now Donahue will have it again. Donahue is down in the right outside the box. He's going to try to get it over to Elliott, it looked like, and that time they were trying to give another give and go, and it ends up going out of bounds. Last touched by Mountain View. Kick will come across the way on the free kick from Donahue, Gets it over to Blackburn. Blackburn is on the far side. Blackburn makes one person miss. Now he's going to take a shot. That one goes right to Keelam, and easily a save by Keelam. Deuces across the board, 22 minutes, 22 seconds in a 1-1 ball game in this first half. Hamilton makes sure the ball does not go any further than him. He gets it back to the offensive attacking third. Now it's in the middle third. Nice play there for Wheeler and for Bingman. Bingman gets the ball stolen away, and the ball trickles all the way down in the hands of Cody Elliott. Elliott surveys the situation, kicks it, and it will end up in the center circle. Stolen away, and it is Cameron Walker with it. Walker gets it stolen away by his number 4 counterpart, Wheeler. Wheeler with another nice touch pass, gets it up to Jaden Elliott. Elliott gets the ball stolen away by Braden Walker. Still in the top of the box, and finally gets it out, does Mountain View. Ball still on that far side. Hellier with a nice defensive pressure there, tries to get it away, and it goes out of bounds. It was last touched by Mountain View, and so it'll be a throw-in for Hellier. Ball on that far side. They're going to look to cross is Lander Valley. Lander gets it, and a shot on goal, and it's just wide. Nice thought there by Jaden Elliott and Caleb Wheeler. Both of them had the right idea, just too wide there. Ball goes out of bounds as Silas Wheeler was able to just miss that net. Almost gave Lander Valley the 2-1 lead. Quickly, Silas Wheeler gets it back. He gets it to Donahue. Not to Donahue, that is to Carter Ayers. Ball out at the top of the arc. And now Mountain View with a nice defensive play there. They've got a little bit of numbers. Hamilton is able to steal it back away. Hamilton goes down. Ball still in play, though, and it's with Donahue. Nice defensive play. Ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by the Buffalo. Throw in, and it'll be Donahue who throws it in. Substitutions for Lander Valley, as Blackburn is out, as well as believe that's Caleb Wheeler on the far side, who is out as well. Did not see who came in for them, but we'll get to them as soon as we can. Ball is back in play. Hamilton has it. He gets it to the center. No one was there for Lander Valley. Ball stolen away. And now he tries to lead it. And goalkeeper cannot get a hand on it. Still cannot get a hand on it. Ball still not in. It's the goalkeeper still not in his goal, as Lander Valley had a really golden opportunity there, as as Carter Ayers had an opportunity to put that one home. Ball will come out to Mountain View, however, still tied at 1, just at 18.5 left in this first half. Ball will be thrown in for Mountain View, as last touch by Lander Valley. Ball comes in, stolen away again, that time by Hamilton on the far side. And it will be another throw in for Mountain View. Or to be a throw in Lander Valley, I'm sorry. Mountain View last touched it. This time ball goes in the far down in the low corner. And smartly, the Mountain View defender just kicks the ball out to make sure that nothing offensive happens on that possession. It'll be a corner kick for Lander Valley. on the far side across from us. Ball is in. Ball curves out and almost had an opportunity there. Ball goes back to the top of the box, and Mountain View able to get it out. Ball ends up all the way back to the net, though, off of a shot by Wheeler, and it will come back the other way off of a kick from the goalkeeper, Keelam. Stolen away, Wheeler will have it. He was trying to get the ball to Finn Richards, who is in number 17. Stolen away, Mountain View will have it. Up the far sideline is Lander Valley. They're going to look to cross, unable to do so. Nice defensive play there for Mountain View. Collision there between Hellier and one of the defensive men for the Buffalo. There is a whistle, and they are going to give a penalty kick to Lander Valley. And so Lander has a golden opportunity here to take the lead. It is Kellen Donahue who will take the penalty kick against Killiam. Referee whistles. Donahue takes 2 steps. Shot is on the way off the post. Ball comes down, and it stays 1-0. Kellen Donahue took 2 baby steps, then 1 stride, and then kicked it, and he got under it, and he was thinking top bar, but just off the top of the post. And we remain at 1-1 with 15 minutes left. Kick will come in from Keelam. Collision again down in the low between Bingham and one of the Mountain View defenders. Hamilton will have it. He gets it over to Bingman. Bingman is going to try to lead his player in Donahue. Donahue keeps it in bounds. He's on the far right side. He's got 1 defender on him. He gets by him. He's down by 2 defenders. That time he was trying to go in, try to get in the low corner, but it could not get his feet set, and it will go out of bounds. Another goal kick for Morgan. For